Welcome to the Outsider Media Group. We talk battle rap from top tier, mid tier to lower tier. There's no biasness here. And we back. We back, man. My bad, man. My apologies for everybody that listen, man. It was my fault. Nobody else's fault. I've been dealing with some things and getting things straightened out, and we really couldn't get together. But we back now. How everybody doing, man? Introduce yourself, and we're gonna take off.
Hey, yo, as always, man, KTL, what I'm saying, the Great White Hype. We back.
Yeah, it's onslaught, you know what I mean? You already know what it is.
We also have
No, Kareem left right as it started.
okay, we also have Sasha in the cut. Keep it battle rap. She'll be right back. She handles some things. But Kayla, man, what's going on, man? We catching up or what, man? What we talking about?
Well, there's been a lot of discussion here recently, especially considering certain recent battles that we'll get into at another time.
That's a fact.
It is October the 2nd at the time of recording this. We got 2 months left. You can squeeze maybe one more battle out on a large scale before the year's over, and we're going to find out who the champion of the year is, man.
That's a fact. Well, let's talk about it.
Is, we at the Outsider Media Group put together a list of the 10 MCs that we felt were most deserving through both individual performances and strength of schedule. And we're going to run down their resumes from this year. You know what I'm saying? And we going to see, what it's looking like.
All right, well, shit, go ahead and set it off then.
Well, let's start at the bottom of the list.
All right, let's go.
Bill Collector. Before we get into the resume, how y'all feel about Bill this year, man?
Last year was his comeback, and he's definitely kept his pace going since he's been back. He stayed. He's at a certain level. He's got his shit together. He's getting high profile battles at this point. He's showing up to them. He's not losing, really having debatables and shit like that. So, yo, your mic, Kareem, get your mic out your nose, man.
My bad.
Yeah, but Bill been doing this thing, man. I could definitely agree with him being on this list, man. Before we get to his resume, Kareem, how you feel about it?
Bill Collector's fire. Like, he had a good battle a decent battle against Rex. I like this shit against Drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I feel like Drugs might have asked him.
Hitman was this year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's had a couple of good battles this year. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at seeing him on the list, man. Onslaught, how you feel about him?
I liked him versus Hitman. That's about it. I think his battle versus Rex was ass. I think the best round he had was the second round. I think he did good against Twerk. You know what I'm saying? I think he's been pretty solid this year. I just didn't like his Rex battle. That's probably the only battle that I fuck with. So
hold on, Dre Dennis was what last year, right?
I believe so.
Okay, all right.
So I think his best was versus Hitman. That's the best I've ever seen out there like this. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dope, man.
Kayla, what's your opinion, man? How you feel, man?
I've always liked Bill, man. I think Bill is very overlooked when we talk about people who are consistent in battle rap. Bill never really was one to have too bad of a performance, right? People would focus on other aspects of him, like the way he dressed or the extracurricular activities he got into outside of battle rap. But in terms of just the sport, you feel me? He's Bill has always been a good performer. And this year, like Dre said, he's kind of rode the momentum that he built up last year, and he's used it to get himself back on on the large platforms. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see how he ends the year, but I definitely think he has a pretty good, you know what I'm saying, for champion of the year. Sasha, what do you think?
I definitely think Bill Collector should be in that conversation. I think he's like initially I felt like he was a goofy. I couldn't really say that I liked his style, but I think he's
Why you gotta be a goofy though?
as I said,
Yikes.
I think he kind of polished the corners or whatever, and I think he's packaging himself a little bit better. And I think he's been consistent. I think he definitely deserves to be in the conversation.
All right. So what we gonna do now is somebody check, was him and Twerk was last year, right?
Yeah, somebody
Can
else might have to check. I couldn't
somebody
tell.
look that up while we break down these other battles, right?
All
So
right, I got it.
Bill
All
Collector
right, go ahead.
versus Hitman. How did y'all call that? How did y'all feel about his individual performance?
Um,
Um,
Me personally, it's a debatable. You can once you look at it,
Twerk
like
was
after the twerk was this year.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk
All
about
right,
that too.
the
beat
that
Twerk.
battle was good, man. They like I said, it was a debatable, man. I like the
Nah,
fact that it was
Twerk
just
choked too much for that to be a
no, no.
I'm
Actually,
debatable.
I'm
talking
talking
about him
about the
and Hitman.
Hitman. I'm talking about a Hitman right now. Um, yeah, they both, man. It seemed like it was closure. So I didn't know if they was really going to kill each other or just to go ahead and get this shit. Excuse me, get this shit over with,
Get
get
that
the
bag.
narrative out the way, get the bag, and close that chapter, yo. So, besides that, man, it was a good showing by both of them. Bill definitely addressed issues that motherfuckers can't really use angles no more. So I guess that was a mission accomplished, man. That's how I feel about that battle. It was a debatable, good showing by both, and it didn't hurt neither one of they stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the way I feel is like I said, um, before this battle, I always had Bill winning. You know, and even after seeing the battle, I still feel the same way because I prefer the way that Bill rapped instead of Hitman. But I think that him going in there and making it a debatable battle was really kind of victory in its own right because people thought that he was going to get washed. Like Hitman kind of marketed that as the reason I never battled because none of y'all, nobody on your tier or anything, can even speak to me, and he just kind of proved that okay, you know what I'm saying? Like I belong. I am up here. Like quit trying to play me. So I think that was a very big statement for him.
So you got Bill.
I'm sorry.
So you got Bill winning now
I do. Yes.
2-1 or 3.
2-1.
All right.
You sound like you have a differing opinion.
No, I'm actually just taking the minutes. That's all.
Oh, okay. Um,
Actually, I agree. Spot on. Actually, no point in repeating after you. I got Bill 2-1. I think that it was definitely a victory in itself. I say 2-1. Dre says debatable. Somebody may have Hitman winning. Just the fact that he showed up the way he did. You know, damn, you having debatables with Bill Collector. Whatever. Just the fact that
mhm.
he definitely matched him, his energy, his content. So I think it was that was a victory in itself. But I got Bill Collector taking it 2-1, clear 2-1.
Yeah. Onslaught. You kind of basically said how you felt, but is there anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. What she just said, I felt like Bill won that battle. I think it has to do with him being an underdog, and I think
Yeah.
he really made Hitman he really made Hitman look like stupid with all that tough guy shit and getting knocked out, and he just made him like he just flipped all that shit on his head, and he just pretty much like just had like this whole narrative that if I wanted to, I could have really killed you. but I let it slide because I'm a changed person type thing. He just like
Mm-hmm.
spun that whole shit and just kind of fucked Hitman up. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, I got Hitman too. I mean, not Hitman. Bill Collector too.
So, Onslaught, would you say that Bill Collector's content was better than Hitman?
I think
Would you say
Hitman
that's
was
like the main thing about it that was better was the content itself?
no. I think the story and the way Bill Collector flipped that entire. You know what I'm saying? Because Hitman was on some
Right.
this
So
is
the
that you
content.
got knocked right. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think Hitman was a little more lyrical than usual. You know what I'm saying? I think he might have had like slightly better content than Bill Collector, but since Bill Collector, sometimes it's not all about content. You know what I'm saying? The story behind it was so crazy, and the
I
way Bill
think that
presented it
I
and
think
the
that
energy.
sometimes with like people like Hitman and Shotgun Suge and whatnot, who
Yeah,
aren't really known for their lyrics, they'll do something that's not necessarily like we wouldn't consider impressive from a JC or a Rum Nitty. But
right.
everybody, I think that they kind of give that a little bit of an extra positive,
Hmm.
and
Right.
I don't like, and that's not to take away from Hitman. I do think that he was better lyrically than he has been, but I don't think that that necessarily means that he won in terms of content, and that's just my personal preference. I think
Right.
that I don't think that like Dre has said before, I don't think that the measuring stick should be you compared to yourself. I think it should be you compared to your opponent still.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, kind of like, and content is not just bars and intricate entendres and all this other stuff.
Hmm.
It falls into different things. And like I said, I felt like Bill really took that, broke his story down, and flipped the narrative back on Hitman, and it's just the way he did it was just like a masterpiece. He strung all that shit together and just kind of like fucked Hitman up with that shit. You know, so that's the way I feel about it.
What do you think,
All
Kareem?
right.
I think y'all said everything that could be said. It was a good battle.
Shit, I got nothing to say, man.
Who you got, though, Kareem?
I thought it was a debatable. Might even be leaning slightly towards Hitman. I only watched it like once, so I gotta see it again.
All
So I'm
right,
gonna put you
so
down for Hitman.
let's
Okay.
let's talk about an easy one, right? Um, you know what I'm saying, and we all kind of know what happened here. Bill Collector versus New Jersey Twerk.
Mhm.
That could have been a
Yo,
much better
we gonna
battle than
this
it
shit gonna be an
was.
hour long if we go through everybody's
Yeah.
every battle.
Okay, so what do you want to let large
I
stage
mean, we
battle?
could just go through the we could just go through the resume, but we ain't got to get wins or losses like for everybody. Just I thought we was just trying to see like just these this early candidates. We giving our basically giving our candidates and why. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to go through every battle like that. I don't know. I think it's gonna take a while. We've been here for a while just on bills. We got 10 other
Mhm.
people, well, 9 other people to do. And we still on bill right now.
Oh,
All
what,
right,
You know
what
what I'm
I
saying? Of
would say
course, we
about
can.
Bill Collector was he
here's
haven't
how we'll
clearly
do it.
lost yet, so he's definitely in the running still.
Here's how we'll do it. Since we already did the Hitman, we'll just talk about their highlight battle. Does that sound better?
Why not narrow
Right.
the list and then
You
let's.
could take Sharon off the list, honestly.
Yeah, because we already know J Black is not giving Sharon no champion.
Damn. Why is that, Dre?
He gave it to old. Never mind.
But so all right. So like I say, we'll talk about like the big battle of the year, and we'll like cut it away as it, you know what I'm saying, as we go down the list, right? Like we'll cut people away. So Next, let's talk about JC, man. JC's had a very good year. Um, he's been on both of the, let's see, Born Legacy 7 and 8. What else? What else was he on? Y'all help me out here. He was on Band Legacy 3, right? Him
Thanks.
and
That's
Cortez.
the one with you. Yeah.
Okay. Who else has he battled? He battled Bankhead. He had 3 Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, he had like 3 battles within like a week span or something. Louise, Cortez, and Bankhead. He also battled Mike P. And when he
Won all
was on
4 of
All
those
Unit.
battles.
Huh?
So he won all 4 of those battles you named.
I agree. And now he has Shotgun Suge coming up. How do y'all feel about JC so far this year, man? Y'all let me know if I'm forgetting something.
Feel like he got
Who did he just battle?
The Saga.
Yeah, from what's going around, it sounds like he lost that battle.
Yeah,
too.
they say he might have lost that one.
JC still deserves to be on the list, at least to be argued. You know what I'm saying? He can get argued off the list, but I think the year that he's had, he should at least be on the list.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Just the fact that now we have to see the Saga footage, but I'm hearing that it wasn't a clear win. You know, he doesn't either, and that's the same thing we said about Bill. You know, Bill doesn't have a clear loss. So, Onslaught, how do you feel about JC?
JC is one of my favorite writers, man. Besides him and Rum Nitty, he's had beat Cortez. I think he beat Bankhead. You know what I'm saying? Pretty clearly, he had way better material than Bankhead.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think he had an overall
I think he
good
battled
year.
Big T this year too, also on a small league, and he
did?
won that.
Shit.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
won that.
He's been whooping. He's been just showing superior, writing skills. JC is. His only problem is, when he faces like really performance-heavy people. I don't know what he's gonna do against Shotgun Suge on a big stage, but
I think he's gonna fuck him up personally, but you know.
With this little era we in right now about too much touching and personal space, see, Suge gonna have to watch all that, hovering and bouncing off of people because that shit ain't flying right now. You know what I'm saying? You find something else to do. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Why?
Right now is not a good time to be touching people
Oh,
because
if he touched JC,
right now
he gonna
people are
die.
crying about their personal space, and it's cool
JC
right
not
now.
about to cry about nothing though.
He probably not, but that's not a good look though. Right now, it's been established. People shouldn't be touching people. I guess. Come on, but now we're not going bullshit and just use these rules for one person.
And if they do
And just
touch,
say,
you know what I'm saying. And if they do touch you, then you should steal on them.
Yeah, you should
I
steal
don't
on them.
think
So
I don't think that's gonna be relevant for this matchup because JC is gonna hold his own. He the smaller guy in stature, but as far as being mature or being a man, I definitely think he's one of the more mature battles. Suge can do all the little pocket check, getting close and all that. I don't think it's gonna bother. I don't think he's gonna whine and cry about it. I don't think
I don't think it's about it bothering the battler. But
I don't think it is, but the way it
bothers,
looks.
It
I don't
bothers
think
the fans. You know,
I don't think that's gonna apply to them. Mm.
I think I'm about to say. I think what Dre is like basically saying is that it isn't really like a thing that should be selective. You know, for one battler or the other battler.
Yeah, that's a fact. If Briz was doing too much by bumping and shit like that, and then Danny being close up on chest and was a big thing, because nobody's saying that these people was being little bitches. What they gonna say is, you
Grizz
just
was
too close and all
on
that.
dog food, and That doesn't
No, he
mean
wasn't on
he should have
nothing. How
got
you gonna
punched,
say
but he
that?
was
How
on
you gonna
dog
say
food.
that? How you gonna say that? We don't know that. We don't know none of that. The man was performing. Briz has
Yes, I do.
always been like that. Briz has
Yes, I
always
do.
been like that. So why is it
Yes, I do.
changed? Now it's extra because it's moved. But we're not gonna go down this little lane
That's
again.
not why.
I'm trying. I'm not trying to hear all this little crying and shit like that because one man. You know what
No.
I'm saying? He got in his feelings. Forgot that he's in the battle rap
I didn't
contest
say it
and still on.
justified it. I said that he was extra. Yes, that's
He
what I
was an
said.
extra. This is what Briz does. A lot of people do shit like that. Chess talks through people's rounds. That's extra. Somebody should still on him for
That's
that.
not okay.
All right, listen, we're not gonna have this. I can go hours on this topic right here. But shotgun, shug, all that pocket tacking, and dunking and shit like that. Right now in this era of battle rap, that's classified as extra. You do that shit, we taking points, bro.
He
Straight
needs
up like that.
to do that anyway. He needs to be himself.
Every time Suge
Yeah,
do that
please.
shit, a fight don't even break out. Like they
I
don't,
know.
they
They just kind of
understand
push him
like
off like
that's
get
his
your big
special
ass
move.
on, and that's
And they do the same shit to
Nah, don't
Suge,
touch
and he
nobody.
don't, Suge don't be
Respect people's
complaining. They do the
space.
same shit to Suge. He don't be complaining either.
if you notice that a lot of this new stigma about personal space and all this different stuff is coming from the people who come across or try to project that they are more gangster or more street than they really are. This is a thing. This is an issue for those people who are trying to make it that they're more street than they are. That it's a problem for that set of battlers. People like JC, people like Suge, people like DNA, people who are just comfortable with being whoever it is that they are. Those people is not an issue for. I don't think it's gonna be
I
an
agree.
issue between those
I
two guys.
agree.
It's this moist ass generation of battle rap.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know,
for
man.
the people
Listen, this is
that are
rap
not
battle. Don't
doing
jump your fat
themselves.
ass on me, yo. Just you know what I'm saying? Don't rap. Don't do that, man. Don't touch me, yo. We rapping, yo. That's what it should be, though. All that extra shit is not part of the rap battle, but once it do spark off and goes to the left, man, then people want to start fucking complaining. So it is what it is with me.
So let's get everyone else's thoughts on JC and the champion of the year. Um, Sasha, are you the only one who hasn't given their thoughts
Oh,
on
I think he's
Julian
definitely
Carter?
worthy to be in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's having a really good.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. All right, so let's see. Next up, we got. Let's talk about Ill Will, man. Ill Will. Let's see. He went to King of the Dot and battled Pass. He battled Geechee Gotti. He battled Av. He battled who else? Who else has Ill Will battled this year, y'all? Big T was last year. Yeah, that was a while back. I'm trying to remember because he's been on King of the Dot twice, right? Was he on Mass? Yeah, he battled Ilmac on Mass.
Yeah, that's a fact. I was about to get to that.
What else? I swore he had about yeah.
Those wins though.
Consensus is that he beat Ilmac. Consensus is
Wait,
yeah. People said that he beat Ilmac. People were saying that he beat Pass, I think, because Pass choked, but it's a debatable battle,
I think he beat Pass. I think that's more clear than the Ilmac.
I don't know. I'm just going by the things that I've seen. I don't think that any of these are clear wins or losses. When him and Av happened, I've seen most of the consensus say that he won. Although people are calling it more debatable now that it dropped on him.
Fuck that first round. Let's say this. I'm gonna give it. I was giving it all the DMV battle. Midwest. So we got all his friends there, his family there, cheering for him. So let's not. It's gonna be legit if y'all use that shit for band and shit. like getting Richmond about the DMV battle. So we in the Midwest, so we had all this family and friends there, doing a little extra cheering in the building. But on cam, that battle a little closer.
Consensus is that him and Geechee is debatable too. I don't know who people said won that. If I'm being honest,
I thought he beat Geechee, but like these are a bunch of debatable battles. Like right now, it's as long as you didn't die in battle rap, it's like because you can always say something's debatable. It's all preference.
Oh
anyway,
yeah, he battled Serious Jones this year too. He battled Serious Jones.
That's a fact.
I think he won that, but I think that people consensus think he lost that. I don't know. And
I felt like he won that one.
Was Calico last year or this year?
Yeah, that was last. I thought that was last year outside.
Because I know it dropped 9 months ago, but yeah. So we'll just go with that, right? That's good enough for now. And I don't think he's locked in for anything currently, right?
Not that I know of.
Okay, yeah, I definitely so to keep that kind of brief, I think that Ill definitely deserves to be up there. That's a very pretty strong resume he's faced, and to not have a clear loss, you know what I'm saying? And it's been everywhere. That's one thing that's pretty big. In Ohio, in California, in New York, where was the other? In Virginia, and in Boston. That's 5 different states that he's battled in this year. So I salute the man on that.
Yeah, he's definitely been a traveling act, so can't say he's really been just dependent on like his base or whatever. So that's kind of dope, man. Will been performing, man. I can't really. Damn, man. Will's had a good year, man. A bunch of debatables, no real bodies and nothing like that, but he still had a good win. I mean, good year, man.
Anyone else want to chime in before we move to the next person? Okay. Chess. Chess battled Danny Myers, Jerry West, Geechee Gotti. Who else? Was shit.
Who you got so far?
It was him versus Danny, him and Danny, him and Geechee, and him and Jerry West.
That sounds like his whole year so far.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I think so, man. I probably gotta double check, but that sounds like his year.
Let's see. But people had him as like a heavy front runner. That's kind of crazy.
Chess is always.
Oh yeah, he battled Bad News.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, that might have been his year. Plus the 2-on-2, which isn't being counted.
Yeah, we don't count 202s, but that was last minute type thing anyway. So you better be glad they don't count.
I think Chess had a good year. I think that he lost to Danny.
Yeah, he did.
I think that let's see, him and Jerry West, battle came out and people were calling it debatable, but what consensus said he still won, right?
I think he beat Jerry West.
Him and Geechee came out and was a debatable.
Yeah, that was close.
People say he beat Bad News pretty clearly.
He dirty Bad News to me.
So it's a bit of a mixed bag with Chess, honestly. It's kind of sad. I gotta address this though. It's kind of sad that people's like biggest hallmark, is that in his one-on-one battles he hasn't choked yet this year. He's still kind of working.
But that was one of his biggest. That was one of his biggest downfalls, though. So to overcome that shit, like that was like one of the pieces that was missing out of his arsenal. Get that together.
But we gotta keep the same energy, though. We just it's you against the other battler, not you against yourself.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like I think that
Well,
Chess has
nobody's not
done good.
saying that he's not having good battles. It's just one of the things is he's not choking. Like
I
that's
He
good. He's
gets no
getting all
points
his
for that
material.
though.
I think it's one of those things where you know, I'm happy about it, but with the mixed bag of the resume, and what I'm saying, I'm not exactly sure. Like, I think he can be in the conversation, but I don't think that there's a way that he wins it personally.
So y'all telling me if B Match go on a 4-game winning streak and don't choke none of those battles, y'all not gonna mention that he's not choking?
Yeah, but he's not winning champion of the year off that.
I'm not saying he is, but what I'm saying is y'all not gonna at least mention just through the streak that he's been on and choking that what B Match is not choking right now. You know what I'm saying? Doing pretty
Yeah, no,
good.
I feel you, but at the same time, like I say, one of these battles is being regarded as a loss. You know, so that's the first. This is the first candidate that we've had up here that has, I think, a pretty big consensus loss. Honestly,
That's a fact.
so I think that puts him at a bit of a disadvantage compared to other people. Now he's still young. He's got, like that's another thing people always say about, but he's got plenty of time to improve. You know what I'm saying? Like
And he
keep
will.
becoming better, and like if you don't get it this year, next year you can be more active. You know what I'm saying? And go out and get the shit that you know what I'm saying that you want. If that's even something you really care about, you might just be content with what I'm saying being pushed by the one of the biggest leagues in the world.
Yeah, he got to cut that tough guy act though. That shit
That's a
starting to get
fact.
played. A lot of shit is starting to change, man. I'm seeing this is gonna be a kinder, gentler battle rap. Like you can't touch nobody.
I'm probably
No
not gonna like it.
disrespect. No disrespectful stuff. Nothing that anybody could take that was enough crossing the line that you can punch somebody. So this kinder,
Yeah, it's starting
gentler
to.
battle rap
I kind
is
of feel
about to
like
be
Dre is
fucking
trolling
amazing.
us, bro.
Oh, Dre's gonna keep trolling, but I definitely believe that he is 100% right. If it's a standard, then it should be a standard for everybody. I feel like, and
Oh
this is
yeah,
one of those
don't
things where if
everybody
the
come together when it's just something against Mook.
I think that
Nah,
it's
we not going with no disrespect. If everybody feel that way against everybody.
this is one of those things where it's like if the shoe fits, you feel me? Like if you don't feel like what I'm saying that this shit applies to you as a fan, then don't bother with it. Um, but all right, let's not get off on that tangent again, right?
Yeah, I got
Next up,
balls on
we
deck.
got Geechee Gotti, and this is gonna be a long breakdown.
Not really, because he ain't gonna do nothing but keep. They're trying to make him the champion of the year. They look at the battles that he's getting. Look at the
I mean,
plates that get set up
I
for him.
can't
he
Look
I
how
got.
they.
can't I can't argue that that's necessarily champion doing that. I think that that's just
It's
more of the
not
I
champ
mean,
though.
URL.
It's
he. I kind of
URL.
think they're just pushing him to
URL
be the
control
like the
champion.
face, bro.
Yeah, the URL is just pushing him to be, what I'm saying, like one of their next faces. They do the same thing for Twerk.
I mean,
Twerk
you
could
can't
be in the
say he ain't
Twerk could be
deserving it either. Like,
I
so
can't
let's
say
see.
that. He's getting a lot of this shit off of just he's cool. Ain't that what Aaron once said? He's cool. Like that's it.
Yeah,
Like
I
that was
feel like you could keep moving on as long as you don't lose the battle
that was
clearly.
a weirdo moment. Let's be honest. That was a weirdo
that
moment.
was yo for as a grown man just to say he's just cool. Like, anyway, my bad.
I'm
So
pretty sure
let's
they said something similar about Goods. I don't know how weird.
yeah, that's weird.
I've always said that's weird too. They didn't use the word cool. They just talked about his swag. And as a man talking about another man's swag is fucking gay as fuck. So all that shit, it kind of shows you that, we'll get into this other topic later, Caleb, about that cool table shit we was talking
All
about on
right, so
Twitter.
I'm about to start running down this resume, right? So we got Geechee and Arsenal. I think the consensus is he lost
Lost.
that. Yeah.
He lost the accolades.
Him and Head
That
Ice.
used to being arrested. Oh my god. Oh,
Him
shit.
him and him and Head Ice, he won that pretty clearly.
Yeah, he beat Head Ice.
Head Ice though.
Him and Ill Will, we just got done talking about that.
That's
was
a debatable.
match. Him and Chess, we also got done talking about. That's a debatable match. Him and Surf
John.
was a debatable match. That was you know what I'm saying, that was a very good battle.
I think consensus he lost out.
Yeah, I think
But that could be
even in the building they had Surf.
That's
but,
fine. So let's see. Him and John.
That was a great battle. That was a great battle.
Him and John, debatable battle.
Yeah, I agree. It was debatable.
Let's see. Him and who else? Him and Big K. I've seen. We already know Dre's thoughts on that. I've seen.
I think
Debatable
Big K
talk.
took that shit.
It hasn't come out on YouTube yet though, so we'll revisit that when it drops. What else?
It's in our.
What else? Let's see. So he battled Big K and Head Eye. Is that? Oh, he battled small league. He battled the guy Ted from League of Championship. I forget the last. The acronym is LOCK though. But shouts to them. So he went and did some smaller battles. He's battling Don Marino. He's about to battle Tay Rock.
Why would you take this battle right now, Rock? Like
You're
a villain right now going against the coolest guy in the URL. So.
I mean, not even just that, like you could, there's somebody that could probably get away with a third battle of the tree angle on Geechee, but it's not you. It's not gonna be Tay Rock.
Nah, but this is, I don't know, man. That battle could make or break it, but Gotti got a bunch of losses though. I don't see why he's still. All right, I'm gonna get to that once we get to
I don't think that he has many clear losses though, honestly.
Yeah, I don't feel like they clear.
I felt like he lost to Sean.
I do feel like he lost to John, but that's not clear.
John was last, or Sean was last year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He definitely lost to Surf.
I think the K philosophy battle.
Yeah, I feel that he lost to Surf too.
What was the?
But, it's close. It's close.
Dre, who was it? Cali Smooth? Was that this year?
Nah, that was last year.
Okay.
No. Yeah, that was last year because they tried to use that against him, but then they was like, that really don't count. Motherfucking the money was real, the battle real.
But yeah. He battled like K philosophy on A Hat too. So Geechee's been keeping busy this year. I will say that about him. You feel me? Plus the 2-on-2 that we don't count.
Pause. It ain't that difficult when they just throwing names at you and put you on every fucking card, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Difficult.
You gotta live up to that. Like that Surf battle, he lived up to that shit. Like that's a top 10 battle of the year to me. That's total.
Man, it was Surf. I don't know, man. I don't be going with all that hype.
He wasn't on
Get up there
Resolution, right? Geechee wasn't on Resolution.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay, so yeah, so I think Geechee definitely deserves to be in the conversation because of the amount time, you know what I'm saying, the amount of work that he has put in with formidable names. You feel me? I think he has one of the stronger cases. Now
listen, if you give anybody those same matchups this early in the career, anybody would look the same way.
I can't even say early in the career. I think that if you gave anyone that resume this year, it would look stacked,
Of course, then they add in shit like strength of schedule, which is something that's like almost what is it? Impact and strength of schedule has nothing to do with wins and losses or your skills. You know what I'm saying? You could just be somebody that everybody like, and that could be impact. You know what I'm saying? Strength of schedule is who the league hook you up with. It has nothing to do with your skills.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about Danny. So this year we have seen, let's go back to the beginning of the year. Danny and Chef Trez. Um, that's a debatable battle. I don't know who the consensus said won. Danny and Franchise. Consensus says that Danny lost. You know, he choked. Um, Danny and Disaster. A very good battle.
Very
Again,
debatable.
I
Good
don't
battle.
even know who they said won that. Danny did some things on small leagues. You know what I'm saying? He went and battled. He battled High Double down here. He battled the Kid Clutch. He battled who else? It's been a lot. There, what was the guy's name? Chico, I believe. You know what I'm saying? He went and battled Young NASA out on the same league where Geechee battled Ted. Danny battled Bars Major here recently. He battled Mac Myron in one of the better battles. I do got to add this in there because even though it was last year, it was like a couple days before the end of the year, so I know they said they were going to count it for this year. So Danny Myers in Quantum Physics, that was a very good battle.
Yeah, that was definitely a dope battle. Danny didn't put some work in.
Yeah, Danny and Chess. You know what I'm saying? That just happened. Consensus, he won that. He went and dropped. He went and dropped a 30 on O-Red.
No Red dropped his teeth.
Yeah, that might have been body of the year. I've never seen someone get rapped at so viciously that their teeth fall out. That's kind of crazy. Danny battled Bankhead early in the year. Don't forget that.
Yeah, so Danny got a nice little resume going on, like without having
Personally,
to been force
I know
fed
how it's
down.
gonna.
You know what I'm saying?
I know how it's gonna sound, you know, like coming from me, but I think looking at that, I think Danny really should be the front runner. You know, just in terms of all the battles that he's taken. You know, he was supposed to battle B Magic. That didn't happen. He's battling Stewie Newton this weekend on URL.
Now that's crazy. They gave him for
Hey,
real, man. Stewie though, Geechee gets all. You know what? Never mind.
Stewie's nice, man. Stewie, he's been overlooked for a minute.
He's not one of those battles that's
Cool
gonna.
guys.
Yeah, that's not a battle that's gonna impact or change nothing. Look at the place the other motherfuckers get.
I
Rock,
agree.
ours, all these motherfuckers, all these people that Danny been mad work in. This motherfucker just gets it right off jump, man. You know what? I'm starting to sound like a hater, so I'm about to bow up.
I mean, I think at least, you know what I'm saying, they had him battle Chess, O-Red, you know what I'm saying, you got to battle Disaster, Franchise, you know what I'm saying, like those kind of like to kind of, you know, other than him going in and putting in work against the killers on the small leagues, you know, like he also has they can't just make the normal. Didn't really face no, he's faced some pretty good names, you know what I'm saying? Even no matter how you feel about O-Red, he was champion of the year 2 years ago. Chess was like they were saying Chess was in the front running for champion of the year, you know. Disaster is always a big deal. You know. It's just it but yeah, I don't know. Honestly, how do you feel about Danny's position?
Yeah, man, you know, Danny's one of my favorite writers too. You know, he's I felt like he beat Chess, felt like he, you know, bodied old Red. Um he been going on, you know, small leagues, you know, killing shit on small leagues. You know, he's been just super consistent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he lost the franchise. I think it's because he probably had another battle. I think right after that, so I guess he might overworked himself just a little bit there. But I'm pretty sure a fully prepared Danny would that would have happened. You know what I'm saying? So I know that. I did feel like he lost to Disaster though. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Disaster edged him in that battle when it was very very close. But yeah, Danny's been one of those ones this year, man. I think he should be one of the one of the front runners of the year, man. I mean, I feel the same way.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else? Sasha, Kareem, y'all wanna chime in?
Oh, Danny definitely up there. Like,
I definitely think he deserves a shot. He's one of my least, but I think he's really shown up. I think he definitely deserves to be a part of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Danny
All right.
probably got the best argument, but I don't really need that much either. But I'll probably give it to him right now.
Yeah, in all fairness.
Okay, we're gonna do one more person, and then we'll, you know what I'm saying, we'll cut
Hey,
this. All right.
nah.
Not
Left
you
somebody
doing
out
the
this
O-Red
list.
translation.
Yeah, you left somebody out this list. I don't know if it was on purpose or what. You ain't that
Straight
slick, though.
like
But go
that,
ahead.
man.
Yeah, straight like that.
Let's
Ain't
talk
doing
about it.
that. Yeah, of
Let's
course,
go.
man. Fucking Virginia's on half, yo. Let's talk about it.
Let's see. So there was Z Money.
Let's see.
That was a
He's
clear
got
one.
the most, as you look at this list, he has the most definite wins.
Yeah, he beat Glue clear.
Does he?
He beat
Franchise
C Money clear. He beat Arsenal clear.
franchise clear
Only
to
one
me.
that's debatable is this Ill Will battle.
I don't
Everything
know
else,
if
he
I'd
has the
say he
most.
has the if I'd say he has the most clear wins though.
He does. Who else has more clear wins?
Danny.
Name them.
All right. Let's see. Bankhead, O-Red, Bars Major, High Double.
Wait. Listen. All right, never mind. All right, never.
Let him
Let
go,
him
I
bro.
mean,
finish.
you put C Money up there. We gotta be fair, you know.
Okay,
All
keep
right.
going.
We're gonna do that.
I
That's,
mean, is chess a clear win?
I
people.
mean,
If
I
you
think
listen around,
I
people
think he
trying to
beat
say the
Chess.
chess
Yeah,
won.
Absolutely not.
People are
People are
trying to
definitely
debate it
trying to
now.
say, yeah, it's like they just don't want to see Chess lose or don't want to see Danny win. One of
Well,
the
you
Yeah.
could
two.
call it an edge or whatever, but we gotta get that to Danny for right now.
It's still mad debatable though.
See,
Danny Myers versus Av.
I'm not gonna lie, I ain't fuck with Chess third round.
I definitely think
Yeah.
that's you know what I'm saying. Y'all wanted last year to do Geechee versus Shine for Champion of the Year. Set up Danny versus Av for the end of the year, and call that tight. Whoever wins the thing, you know what I'm saying. Now I know Dre wasn't happy with it last year. He was like, "Oh, Geechee didn't win that, and he still won the belt," you know. But if y'all want to do that, that's how y'all sell some tickets right now. I feel like
Y'all talk about Saga.
I have not yet.
Nah, he was trying to throw Saga in there and leave Av out. No, we're not doing that. That's not. No.
So
This man
would
got
I
the
be
most
wrong?
clear wins.
Would I be wrong for doing that?
Yes, we already
Oh,
know. We know where you stand on this. You're your backpack buddy is.
hey man, like all I'm saying is I could probably 30 Arsenal that battled Av. That's all I'm saying.
Whose fault is that?
I'm
Is
not
that
saying
Av's
it.
fault? Av
Hey,
beat his ass without him being weak. He could have been strong and Av would have still beat his ass. All I'm saying is for
oh
the
yeah, we know you
names.
think that.
Yeah, of course. For the names that's on there, Av got the most. He got the most clear wins on notable names at that too.
Yeah,
Name them.
it's all pretty much
We
Glue
just named
franchise.
them. What do you wait? Don't
Come on,
I
just
Caleb.
mean,
named all of
Don't make him name them again. You do that.
I didn't
them.
hear it the first time. Like I said, I'm just making sure he didn't count franchise as a clear win.
Never. What? That's
Okay.
consensus
He did.
though.
He did.
That
Oh,
was a
okay.
consensus.
So I guess that okay, I see.
Okay, I don't know, man. What do you call a clear win then? What's a clear win? We already know at all. Let's see. C Money Arsenal was a clear win. So
Yes.
you're not calling Pele as
I never got to watch him and Glue Easy, but I'll take y'all's word for it. I definitely believe that he probably clearly beat Glue Easy.
he beat dog shit down his leg.
Correct.
Pele, he beat the shit out of Pele too, yo.
Who's Pele?
Never mind. Never mind. Yo.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I got it. Oh, so you one of
What's
those
the-
types of guys? Okay.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Any angle, yo. Nah. Any angle
Caleb,
is
you get the
valid.
Don DeMarco.
That shit that's kind of wild, man. A brother can't be successful, man. I don't know, man.
Hey, listen. Motherfucker used a hustle angle. If a motherfucker sold DVDs, they use that as an angle. Are you kidding me? Like, that's money. A motherfucker getting money. A motherfucker's job can be used as an angle.
Okay, I'm not going the in the stupidity of people using jobs as angles because that's fine. All I'm saying is I think it's a bit of a difference between those two things, between selling DVDs and playing soccer in front of a lot of people. You feel me?
Not when you running around talking about kicking in doors and you was kicking it from
How about
mid-court
to
and
say? How
shit,
do you
yo.
think he got the strength to kick the door in?
Right. Where you think he get that skill from?
Okay, we can do that. We can use that angle.
That was development.
Listen, Pele got to chill though. Like, you know, it's gonna
Pele's
happen.
having a good year while you playing.
Yeah, he still lost the ab though. So, and that's what we talking about though. So
Maybe.
that man got the most clear wins. I think he should be on top of it. You know what I mean? Of course, you know that's my VA that's coming through too. But all facts has been laid out,
Like I
not just
said,
my biasness.
set up Danny versus Ab for the end of the
I
year.
agree though. Av definitely got the most clear wins, but I don't know that he got the best battles.
So let's put a number on it.
All right, so here, let's see. So the ones that we ended up using were Danny, Chess, Geechee, Ill Will, Ab, JC, Bill. That's 7, right?
Yeah.
So who's number 7? I would say Chess, honestly.
Between damn, it's gonna be
I
between
say
Chess
Bill
and
collect.
Bill, man.
I
Yeah, I'm
think,
gonna have to go with Bill on this.
but Bill hasn't lost clear
I
this
feel
year.
like Chess had better battles though.
Did he?
Performances. I don't think that the performance he had against Gotti. I don't think any Bills would have beat that.
Bill got a clear 30 under his belt on URL.
Who did he 30?
Your Honor.
This is 540 Dre VA all day, man. I'm about
That
this
motherfucker is
motherfucker,
from
man.
Washington. Quit with that shit.
Man, I'm about it, man. You counting Your Honor?
It's on URL.
He still got a PG ID, man. What are you talking about, yo? Come
They
on, man.
shouldn't
All
have. Then they
right,
shouldn't
man.
have. Hey, they shouldn't have gave him. They shouldn't have gave him Bill.
Oh man, that was like a favor. You want to get back on, you know? This one I'm stars. You a joke.
They was sitting there. They was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be next up. He went crazy against Swamp and crazy against Gunpowder Pat. Meanwhile, I'm like, damn, but he lost both of
Man,
those.
he
And then he
went
got Bill.
pause on Gunpowder Pat,
And then.
and
And
then
then, but yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I would put Chess at the bottom because at least Bill has a clear 30 on URL. You know what I'm saying? And he has the biggest name out of the two of them.
yeah, but you know, with Chess having that, you know, even though they don't count it, they count that 2-on-2. Just the fact that he stood in front of Lux, that always tickle motherfuckers' fancies when you talk about Lux and shit. Anything you put yourself next to Lux, and all of a
Find
sudden
what I
you could have got
want.
30. Yeah, you the man
Man,
now.
this is
So.
KTL, man. I'm out.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with we're gonna go from Chess number 7, Bill number 6. Who number 5?
Yeah.
Is it? I think it might be JC actually, because JC he clearly beat Mike P, Glue Easy. Um, Cortez clear? I know it came out on
Yeah,
camera and people were saying that.
he beat Cortez.
Crystal.
And Bankhead. But I
Some
think
pretty good
Ill's got
names.
yeah, but I think Ill's got the better resume. And without a clear loss.
Oh, I thought you said he lost to Ilmac.
No, I definitely said he won against Ilmac. You said you didn't hear that.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, I think JC'd probably be number 5, honestly.
All right, well, let's go with JC then. All right, number 4, who we got?
Probably Will.
I got no complaints about that.
It's either I feel like if it's not Will, it's Geechee.
I'm thinking it's Geechee, man. Geechee done took too many losses this year. Geechee should be on the fucking bottom of the list for real.
Geechee only really got one clear L, right? Him and Surf.
He got
Well, not
2.
clear, but like one him and Consensus. Well, you said him and Will, I guess.
Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, Will. I think Will definitely got that joint. Shit, goddamn it. Ours was who was ours? Ours was last year.
Okay, so no. So let's say Ars and Surf are Geechee's 2 losses. So that's
No, he
fair.
definitely lost to Will.
I don't know, man. I'm seeing people say that he won that.
Man, I know, and that's a bunch of motherfuckers just trying to be cool.
I'm seeing that more people say he won that than people saying he won against Surf or Ars.
It's certain motherfuckers you can't go with consensus. Geechee, Surf. There's certain motherfuckers that people just so super stands that they're not gonna let them lose, and they got a lot of fans. So it's like you can't count consensus on that. That motherfucker lost, bruh. All right, so what we doing, man? Who number 4?
I'll let somebody that's not us decide. Kareem, Onslaught, Sasha, who y'all think? Who's number 4? Geechee or and then by default, number 3 is going to be, you know what I'm saying, the other person, I feel like.
I think it's Will.
Okay, that's one vote.
Sasha.
I'm gonna go with Will.
Okay.
Okay, so there it is.
All right, so Will is number 4. Geechee is number 3. Now, me and Dre will stay out of this one. Who do y'all think is 2 and 1? Who is 2? Is it Danny or Av?
I mean, I like Av shit way better, but I'm probably gonna say Danny.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
going with Danny too.
That's 2 keys. That's 2 keys, Tucker. All right, go ahead. I'm snatching jerseys away and shit.
Oh my god! You too late to change my shit.
So there it
We'll
is,
say
I
Sasha.
guess.
We'll say Sasha going with my vote, so we.
That just so you don't lose all 3. All right, so let's run it back. So number 7,
she
we
had
got
Sasha. Who you got?
I'm gonna go
Danny or
Danny
Av?
and Av too.
So we got
okay. I see what's going on. All right,
we
I see
got
what's going on.
number
We're
7.
not biased, Dre. Like most of us don't even like Danny's that much. Like besides like KTL.
I mean, I definitely do not like.
Yeah, I said
And
it
what's so
already. I don't
bad
really
about it
like.
is,
Danny got bars, but I don't really
I see
like him
what's
yeah,
that
going
much.
on. I
he
definitely
does,
see what's going
and
on. All right.
I want to like Danny Myers. I want to, but I don't know if it's like the freckles or the way he responds to himself or yikes. I don't know what it is that just I can't like him as a battle. Now I do respect his pen, and definitely it's superior to that of Avenue.
One
Do
thing.
y'all
Let me go
respect
ahead
him
and
getting
say
a secret pipe?
we forgot to say about Geechee is
Like, yeah.
Geechee also has an opportunity on BET coming up to battle DNA and possibly whoever wins out of T Top and Suge. So whatever rematch
So
that
many
is.
other people was deserving more than him. Should because a lot of, you know what? I'm gonna say this.
Oh,
when
we gonna
talk
talk
about
about that in
How
its
do
own
we
segment.
determine who deserves what?
Smack. You know his gunner is definitely Geechee. You know what I'm saying? It's his new gunner. He's gonna put him in everything he can, whether he loses or not. So, never mind, my bad.
But yeah, I wanted to throw that in there. But yeah, so let's go back. So we got number 7 is Bill Collector. Number 6 was JC, right?
I thought we put chess.
Yes,
I
number
thought we
6.
put
You're right.
chess.
I'm sorry. Number 7 was Chess. Number 6 was Bill. Number 5 was JC. Number 4 was Ill Will. Number 3 was Geechee Gotti. Number 2 was Av, and then number 1 was Danny. Now
I do
this
not
is
agree with this last thing. I don't even know if I'm gonna release
man.
this.
Didn't nobody ask that, man.
I don't know. I
But
might do some
but
editing. I don't know. I might not
but
even release this shit, man. I don't know.
but these are, you know what I'm saying, disclaimer. These are outsider media's picks. You know what I'm saying. Feel free to drop
Nah,
your
this
own
ain't
in.
all. This ain't all outside of me. I do not agree with the results.
Yeah. Ab wasn't even on the original list. You called it audible. I don't want to hear it.
Nah, that was on your little hating ass. It
But
was up to you, goddamn it. You
Ab
would have had
definitely
Saga
should be on the
Loso.
list.
Drake called it audible, man. You know what I'm saying? So he
No,
lucky
that
we
was on
even
some
put
hate. You
he
definitely tried
lucky
to
we
take him
even
off the list.
he lucky
Even
we
though
even put
everybody
Ab
else in
that
the
high.
battle rap community has the
He
same
lucky
top three,
he
he ain't
lucky
want to put
that
him
we
on the
even put
list.
Ab
All
on
right,
the list. You dig?
lucky.
So
Hey, you
so
still got to worry about this shit coming out, though.
you welcome. You know what I'm saying? But
Shit, if he wasn't on the list, it definitely wasn't coming out.